On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Motto.
A phrase or slogan that expresses a guiding principle or goal.
Examples:
The motto for safe traffic. Company motto. The company's motto is innovation and service, which is reflected in its products and customer support.
Inexorable.
Describing a process or situation that is impossible to stop, prevent, or change, relentless, unyielding, or unstoppable in force or effect.
Examples:
Inexorable decline. Inexorable force. His inexorable determination to succeed made him a force to be reckoned with.
Conceive.
To have or develop an idea, a plan, etc. in mind, to become pregnant.
Examples:
Conceive of an idea. Conceive a child. I can't conceive he'd want to harm us.
Tuck.
To push a stray piece of clothing or material into a certain area or position, especially to make it more orderly or comfortable.
Examples:
Tuck a baby in the blanket. Tuck into another cigarette. You should tuck your shirt into your trousers.
Pretension.
The act of claiming or asserting something, especially without good reason or without evidence, an unfounded or excessive claim or ambition.
Examples:
Pretension to authority. Baseless pretension. His pretensions of being a gourmet were quickly exposed when he could not identify basic herbs and spices.
Beep.
To make a short, high-pitched sound, typically as a signal or warning.
Examples:
Beep out a warning. Beep the horn. The timer beeped, reminding me that the cake was ready to come out of the oven.
Propel.
To move, drive, or push something forward or in a particular direction, often with a lot of force.
Examples:
Propel growth. Propel the ship. An increase in employment helps propel economic growth.
Humanly.
In a way that is characteristic of or relating to human beings. In a way that is possible for humans to achieve or accomplish.
Examples:
Humanly possible. Humanly acceptable. It is humanly difficult to understand why some people choose to harm others for no reason.
Cinder.
A small piece of partly burned coal or wood that has stopped glowing but is still hot or warm, the residue left over after combustion or burning, often used as a material in construction or landscaping.
Examples:
Cinder ash. Cinder path. The old house was empty and filled with piles of cinder and debris.
Trowel.
A flat-bladed hand tool with a handle used for spreading and leveling substances such as mortar or plaster in construction or gardening.
Examples:
Trowel handle, bricklaying trowel. She reached for her garden trowel to plant the new seedlings.
Stride.
To walk with long steps in a particular direction, noun, an important and positive progress.
Examples:
Stride across a room. Stride down a slope. She strides confidently across the stage to accept her award.
Biomechanics.
The study and application of mechanical principles to biological systems, especially as related to human movement and the physical performance of athletes and performers.
Examples:
Biomechanics of movement. Biomechanics research. The study of biomechanics is important in understanding the physical implications of movement and sports performance.
Slow down.
Also go slow, a reduction or decrease in the rate or pace of something, a delay or interruption in progress.
Examples:
Slow down in production. Abrupt slowdown. The economic slowdown has affected many businesses in the region.
Gynecology.
Also gyno, the medical study and treatment of the physiology and diseases of the female reproductive system.
Examples:
Gynecology clinic. Gynecology exam. The gynecology department at the hospital offers state-of-the-art treatments for women's health issues.
Brandy.
An alcoholic beverage made by distilling wine and aging it in oak barrels, typically has a higher alcohol content and a stronger flavor than wine.
Examples:
Brandy distillery. Brandy cocktail. I love the taste of brandy, especially on a cold winter night.
Punctuate.
To insert punctuation marks, equals, comma, period, colon, etc. in the text, to interrupt periodically.
Examples:
Punctuate a sentence. Punctuate his talk. Strikes had also punctuated the preceding weeks.
Somersault.
A complete forward or backward roll of the body, typically performed by tucking in the head and reaching out with the hands and feet.
Examples:
Somersault flip. Backward somersault. The gymnast performed a perfect somersault during her routine.
Gutter.
A channel along the edge of a road or structure for carrying away rainwater.
Examples:
Gutter system. A building gutter. The gutter on the roof's edge was clogged with leaves, causing water to overflow.
Turbulence.
A state of great disturbance, confusion, or uncertainty, often accompanied by violent or disruptive activity or behavior, such as air turbulence during a flight.
Examples:
Financial turbulence, emotional turbulence. The ride on the roller coaster was full of dips and turns, creating a feeling of turbulence.
Imp.
A mischievous or misbehaving child, a small and mischievous demon or sprite in folklore.
Examples:
A little imp. Behave like an imp. The mischievous imp caused trouble wherever it went.
Swimsuit.
A piece of clothing worn for swimming.
Examples:
Swimsuit model, swimsuit designer. She wore a bright red swimsuit for the beach trip.
Eddy.
A circular current of water or air that flows in the opposite direction to the main current, causing a small whirlpool, a current of opinion, activity, or trend that goes against the main current.
Examples:
Eddy of water, eddy of leaves. Unfortunately, the swirling eddy in the river made it difficult to swim.
Improvisation.
The act of making something up on the spot or creating or performing something without preparation.
Examples:
Improvisation on stage, jazz improvisation. He created a beautiful piece of music using only improvisation.
Aerodynamics.
The study of the motion of air, particularly its interaction with solid objects moving through it, such as aircraft or cars.
Examples:
Aerodynamics research, aerodynamics design. The aerodynamics of the car allowed it to glide smoothly through the air.
Instruct.
To teach someone practical skills or knowledge, to formally order or tell someone to do something.
Examples:
Instruct a student, instruct a computer. The facility manager instructed the security guards to be on high alert.
Disperse.
To spread out or distribute over a broad region, or to cause something to do so.
Examples:
Disperse false information. Disperse the protesters. Before authorities dispersed the protesters, they yelled slogans.
Skyrocket.
To rapidly ascend to a very high level, increase rapidly.
Examples:
Skyrocket the cost. Price skyrocketed. Production has decreased, but costs and unemployment have skyrocketed dramatically.
Echelon.
A level or rank in a hierarchical organization or system, a step or stage in a hierarchical structure or scale, a formation of troops, ships, aircraft, etc., arranged in a step-like order.
Examples:
Lower echelon employees. Military echelon. He quickly climbed up the corporate echelon and became the CEO within a few years.
Groundbreaking.
Producing fresh findings, using novel techniques.
Examples:
Groundbreaking concept. Groundbreaking settlement. He has produced a groundbreaking research in the subject.
Entitle.
To give someone the right to have or do something. To give a title to someone or something.
Examples:
Entitle him to a pension. Entitle the company to use the logo. The employee was entitled to a week of vacation time.
Scour.
To clean thoroughly and vigorously by scrubbing or rubbing. To search or examine something thoroughly and systematically.
Examples:
Scour a pot. Scour the internet. She had to scour the kitchen to find a clean dish to use for dinner.
Ludicrous.
So ridiculous, unreasonable, or out of place as to be amusing, absurd.
Examples:
Ludicrous idea. Ludicrous behavior. It's ludicrous to blame the teachers for the education system's failures.
Rectangle.
A four-sided geometric shape with four right angles, where opposite sides are parallel and of equal length.
Examples:
Orthogonal rectangle. Rectangle box. The living room had a rectangle-shaped coffee table in the center of it.
Ellipse.
A closed curve with a shape resembling a stretched circle. In geometry, a figure formed by the intersection of a cone with a plane, where the plane cuts through both halves of the cone.
Examples:
Kepler's ellipse. Planetary ellipse. He used the ellipse equation to calculate the dimensions of the oval-shaped garden.
Converse.
To talk informally.
Examples:
Converse with an acquaintance. Ask a converse question. She enjoyed the opportunity to converse with a person who spoke her language.
Diminutive.
Very small or tiny in size, expressing smallness or endearment. Noun, a word or suffix that indicates smallness in size or affection.
Examples:
Diminutive size. Diminutive figure. The diminutive kitten was easily overlooked in the litter.
Stature.
The height of a human or animal body, the level of respect or reputation that a person or entity holds in a particular community.
Examples:
Stature enhancement. Short stature. A leader needs to have a stature that commands respect from their followers.
Gymnast.
A person who performs physical exercises or feats of agility, strength, balance, and coordination, often for sport or entertainment.
Examples:
talented gymnast, female gymnast. The Olympic gymnast performed a flawless routine on the balance beam and received a perfect 10 score.
Forearm.
The part of a person's arm between the elbow and the wrist. Verb, to arm in advance of a confrontation.
Examples:
forearm bone, several veins of the forearm. The accident left him with numbness in his left forearm.
Polo.
A sport played on horseback in which two teams try to hit a ball through a goal using long-handled mallets.
Examples:
polo shirt, polo championship. I watched a thrilling polo match at the club over the weekend.
Forceful.
Having or showing great strength or energy.
Examples:
forceful argument, take forceful action. She spoke with a forceful tone and made her point clear.
Torso.
The human trunk from the neck to the abdomen.
Examples:
torso injury, a torso in bronze. He was hit in the torso and was rushed to the hospital.
Canoe.
A narrow, light boat with pointy ends and no keel that is propelled by a paddle.
Examples:
canoe race, make a canoe trip. After the accident, the police found an empty canoe.
Advantageous.
Providing a benefit or advantage, favorable or beneficial.
Examples:
advantageous conditions, advantageous interest rate. The new job opportunity offered by the company is highly advantageous.
Extremity.
The farthest or most remote point or the greatest or the highest degree.
Examples:
extremity injury, extremity amputation. He broke his arm at the extremity of the bone.
Ancestry.
The family or the ethnic descent that you come from.
Examples:
a distinguished ancestry, pre-human ancestry. He looked down on the royal ancestry of the neighboring country.
Radiate.
To spread out or emit something, such as light or heat, in all directions.
Examples:
radiate an aura, radiate in all directions. Roads radiate from the famous building in the center of the city.
Pendulum.
A weight hung from a fixed point used to regulate the movement of a clock or other mechanism.
Examples:
pendulum swings, political pendulum. The pendulum clock was a familiar sight in the old house.
Mindset.
The established set of attitudes or fixed ideas held by someone.
Examples:
Flexible mindset. The mindset in an education system. Countries whose goal is economic development often focus on fostering an entrepreneurial mindset in each individual.
Twitch.
To make a sudden and quick movement with a part of the body. Noun, a sudden, small, jerky movement of a muscle or part of the body.
Examples:
Twitch at his sleeve. Twitch of an eye. She couldn't stop her leg from twitching nervously.
Tendon.
A strong, fibrous cord of tissue that connects muscle to bone.
Examples:
Tendon grafting. Tendon collagen. Tendon injuries are common among athletes.
Ligament.
A band of tissue that connects bones or holds organs in place to support and stabilize the body.
Examples:
A ligament in the ankle. Cruciate ligament. The ligaments in the knee provide stability and support.
Trait.
A particular feature of your nature.
Examples:
Chemical trait. Personality traits. Multiple genes may influence behavioral traits concurrently.
Glut.
An excessive amount of something, especially of a commodity, that results in a decline in price.
Examples:
Glut of information. Capital glut. The restaurant had a glut of food left over from the weekend.
Grasping.
Eager in acquiring or wanting to acquire more wealth, property, or power than is necessary.
Examples:
Grasping landlord. Grasping disposition. He was criticized for his grasping attitude, always looking for ways to make more money.
Primate.
Any mammal of the order primates, which includes monkeys, apes, and humans.
Examples:
Primate species. Primate sanctuary. Many scientists study primate behavior and intelligence.
Ape.
A large animal with long arms, no tail, and usually a lot of body hair, including gorillas, chimpanzees, orangutans, and gibbons.
Examples:
Jungle ape. Play the ape. The scientist studied the behavior of apes in the wild.
Unthinkable.
Too unlikely or shocking to imagine or accept.
Examples:
An unthinkable coincidence. In unthinkable trouble. That accident was something unthinkable with my long experience. Ascent. The act of climbing or moving upwards, often referring to a physical ascent of a mountain or a spiritual ascent or improvement, an upward movement, the process of moving upwards.
Examples:
Spiritual ascent. The ascent of a rocket. The hikers experienced a difficult ascent to the summit due to the steep and rocky terrain.
Conspire.
To plan or plot together secretly, especially with an evil or unlawful purpose.
Examples:
Conspire his ruin. Conspire to corner the market. The group of friends conspired to pull a prank on their teacher.